What's up guys, welcome back to another exciting episode on the CPA channel. Today we will be looking at the Prelims Paper 3 2016. Alright, so we're just going to look at task 1 for the spreadsheet. Now you're supposed to open a file called bank, and in this file there will be two parts, just like the N-level exams, part A and part B. Alright, so part B, let's talk about part A, sorry. Part A will be mostly on the formulas, and part B will be where the combination chart will be. Alright, so now in my paper I've highlighted for you, okay, the important keywords that I should be looking out for. Now for you in the exam, you should be underlining all these keywords, right? Do not highlight them in the exam, but just to underline them, so you can quickly take a look at what's important. Alright, okay, so let's do this fast. So now I've opened here, right over here, students, I'm going to open this file called bank as instructed by the paper, and so I have it over here. Now I can work with the zoom or zoom out, okay, whichever is better. Some big number over here, let's just delete that away. Okay, so first let's go to the question paper itself. Now normally I will just go to the last question here. For here is now question 18. Alright, look at the question combination chart with 6 marks. So it is written here, create a combination chart shown below for the data in part B for nationwide savings accounts, and replace A with student with your name. So we have to look at part B. Alright, so where is this? Now if you look at the data given to you, it's right here, right at the bottom here. So what I'll normally do is highlight everything over here to make my chart, including the labels on top. That's the right way to do charts. Insert a column chart, right? So I have a column chart over here. Alright, okay. Now is there any columns I need to delete? No, since there are only 2, number of clients and total amount saved. Now typically you will have the legend at the bottom and the two axis, the secondary axis over here. Okay, so I'm gonna transform to this layout. So I'm just gonna go to, I'm gonna click here, layout, and design, and normally it's the third one over here with the legend at the bottom, layout 3. Alright, so I'm just gonna, now I'm gonna choose which of the 2 column charts is gonna be my secondary axis. So I'm going to read over here, total amount saved, right? Total amount saved, which is the, over here, total amount saved. It's going to be line chart. So red one over here is the total amount saved. I'm going to click here. I'm going to go to design and change chart type to the line chart. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to click this one over here again and format data series to secondary axis, and it's done. Alright. Okay, layout. Axis titles, primary vertical rotated title, right? So I have the primary axis again, axis title, secondary vertical axis is rotated title. Okay, we are done, almost. Let's take a look. Question paper, we have the total amount saved and number of clients. So I'm just going to type that out. Total amount saved, and here's going to be a number of clients. Okay, right over here the title will be nationwide savings accounts. Okay, now if you take a closer look at the secondary axis, you notice that every divisor or every point here is about 100,000, right? And over here we have every 2,000. Okay, the scale, I'm sorry, the scale is jumps as such. So I'm going to go edit this one over here. Okay, so I'm going to edit axis, double click. Now the minimum unit is 0, yeah, but the major unit I'm gonna make it jump by 100,000. Right, And let's check it out. Yes, it's done correctly over there. And this one over here is by 2000 and it's done. Okay, so we are done with our 6 marks. Let's speed up a bit. Date over here is naturally got to read. Okay, let's go back up here. Today's date. Today's date is equals to today. Right, that's done. Name, Mr. Model answer. Your name there. And your index number if required. Now, let's work on the table up here, section A, and score maximum marks. Now you got to study. Let's take a look what we have here. The main table, and this table over here, this table over here, and this small table over here. Highly likely this is going to be the VLOOKUP, and this is going to be a HLOOKUP, and these are the COUNTIFs. So you got to be smart because it's the exam time. You're going to score maximum marks. So let's take a look. What do they want? Now we've done the today. Now sort bank accounts where zone in ascending order according to accounts type followed by the client's name. So there's 2 levels of sorting, accounts type and then by client's name. So I'm just gonna highlight everything over here. Oops, cancel. Highlight everyone them. Okay, accounts type first and then the name. So simple data sort by accounts type and then add another level by name. Right, A to Z, done. Okay, so we have the diamond, people A to Z, ordinary A to Z, so on and so forth. Okay, so next question is to calculate the number of, in F33, 35, calculate the number of each account type. So it's right over here, this tree. So I'm just going to go to COUNTIF, because I'm going to count if the number of diamonds over here, not manually. So we're just going to go to formulas. Is there a COUNTIF? Okay, it's going to be a COUNTIF, so I'm just going to type this in. COUNTIF, C-O-U-N-T, COUNTIF. Right, open bracket, I'm going to highlight here. What am I going to count? I'm going to comma. I can just type diamond, or I'm just going to press click over here, which is the diamond, which is at E35. I'm going to close this bracket. So I have 5. Right. If you really want to be fast, and we can lock this range because we are always going to, oops. Okay, you're going to lock this range by pressing F4. Right. Now by pressing F4, you have just locked. Okay, one more time. F4. For these two, you just have locked this range over here. It's going to reuse it again and again, and I'm just going to double click this, and as you can see, the range is locked. Okay, E36 is the next one here. It should be the ordinary account for the super saver, and once again the blue range is locked, but E37 I've counted the ordinary. Okay, so that is one of the fastest way to get this done. Alternatively, if you can also type, for example, diamond. Okay, 5. But if you use this method, you gotta type in, okay, super saver, right, and ordinary. So normally I'd prefer to just use the address here, which is E35, right? So E35. Okay, it's done. Now next, gotta complete this formula to look up the number of days in the accounts table to calculate the expiry date. Okay, expiry date is over here. So I'm gonna look up for this table. So it's very simple. I'm gonna use equal sign. I'm gonna go to formulas, look up in references. There's a VLOOKUP over here. Where am I looking up? I'm gonna look up a value, just one value. So I'm gonna click on the diamond over here. Table array is this table over at the bottom here. Column number, first column, second column, number 2. And this is going to be a false. Okay, done. So what we have is a date. And we are not looking for a date, we're actually looking for the number 120. Right? So what I'm going to do is, something's wrong here. So I'm just going to change the format cells to a general number. So it returns to me 120. Right? Okay, so let's do this column correctly first. So the start date is 19th of March, right? 120 days later. So I'm just going to add this to the date. So I have 17th July. Okay, that's 120 days later. Now before I drag this down, okay, I always lock this range over here, which is referencing to the bottom table, F4, both are locked, and we are done. And we can just double click this black cross over here, and it's done. Let's zoom out. Perfect. Okay, interest earned, let's move on. Interest earned, let's see, let's take a look. Copy the function, we've done that one over there, there's one more mark. Interest earned is interest earned, interest rate times savings. Alright, to look up the interest earned in the interest table to calculate the interest earned in G7. So G7 over here, so the person saved $700,000, say for a diamond account, 5%, save a 4%, ordinary 3%. So we're going to use the H lookup this time. Why is that? Because now our table is arranged horizontally, so we're going to use a H lookup. So I'm just going to zoom out a bit for you to see. So equals to, okay, maybe I'm just going to look up reference. Is there H lookup? No. So I'm going to type a H lookup. H lookup. Okay. Yep, there's a H lookup here. So where we're looking up this value, we're looking at one value, which is the diamond, which is going to link the two tables. This is the linking value. Right, the table array is here. Row number, again, number 2, because it's first column, second row, first row, second row. And it's going to be a false. Okay, done. So interest earned is 5% for the diamond people. Alright. And of course, you're going to time with the savings. So you have $7,000 with 5%, you're going to get $3,250. And once again, do not forget to lock our range, table range at the bottom here by pressing F4. Right, F4, and you're gonna double click this again. Done. Right, so total savings is equals to, naturally, right, total savings, right, it's not given, total savings, so just gonna use some simple mathematics. Is equals to savings plus your interest earned, right, just a simple plus, and a double click. Okay, now last part is the year of birth. Okay, we're almost done. Oh, format appropriate cells, currency to 2 decimal places. Easy. Okay, so all to this. It seems as all has been done. Okay, currency to 2 decimal places. We're all done there. Okay. Now the last part here, year of birth of each client, second to 5th character. For example, A 2003 10 20. The year of birth is 2003, second to the 5th character. So this is most likely a mid function, right? Because somewhere in the middle. So equals to, do we have a text function? Yes. Let's look for the mid function. The mid function is a text. So which text are you looking at? So let me just scroll this away. I'm looking at this text over here. The start number is number 2. The end number is number 5. Oh, we've exceeded. So it's maybe number 4. You can see the result there, 2002. It's done. And I'm just going to click that down. Okay, bam, it's done. Right, we've completed all. Have we? Let's double check. Oh, okay. Automatically format D7 to D25, blue background for cell, savings more than $5,000. So it's over here, savings more than $5,000. It's probably at home. Conditional formatting, new rule, right, that contain cell greater than or equals to $5,000. The format cells background blue, which is a nice blue over here. It's done. Okay, very pretty. Right. Okay, there you go. The full answer with the combination chart. We took about 14 minutes. Okay, and any more? Alright, save formula view and save as the correct file name. Alright, so let's not waste some more marks. Formula, go to show formulas, it's done. Let's double click to optimize. Okay, corner, double click, and gonna save as file, save as formula name. Okay, let's see what else. Your name center, index number. Okay, assuming that my center is 3066 and my number is 007. Done. Okay, there you go. The complete solution to the task 1. So look out for the other solutions.